Hey guys, Big J here from the Centre Bounce, and I know you're watching this video, you're like, mate, what is this, a Sunday team review? Big J, you're off your rocker. Well, yeah, today's North Melbourne loss was a tough one. As you can see, I'm down at the SCG watching another game, and yeah, thought, hey, let's talk about the game. Let's talk about how my team went in Supercoach this week. I think there's almost 9 weeks to go, boys and girls, and the season is feeling like it's ramping up for some of us. Stay tuned. It's going to be a fun episode. Let's crack into it. My team this week, there were a few players I brought in that did really well, and a few players I had in my team that didn't do very well. I think not picking up Schoenmaker this week was probably the biggest regret I've had. I had him for the entire time. Yesterday, decided to get Dowling in. Missed out on what? Let me just quickly check. Dowling scored a 55. Let me check Schoenmaker. Schoenmaker scored a 83. So it's not terrible, but it is missed points that I would have had. I think I can even do some trippy things if I had the odd 6, 7, 8, 9K difference in price as well, which, yeah, bit of a bummer there. But as I said in last week's video, it's all about just making the team better. I don't care about trades. I need to have a couple of trades left so I can not finish the team, but have some coverage. Let's say a ruckman goes down or someone's out for multiple weeks. Fantastic. But outside of that, having bench cover primos really isn't something that I'm looking for at the moment. And I'd rather get rid of the guys on field that weren't scoring so well. Tuke Miller is absolutely going to come back and destroy whoever Gold Coast play this week just to spite me. But I have to move on. I've got so many more players in my team that just aren't scoring well. And I think half of my midfield primos got tagged this week. What are you guys doing? As you would have seen from the title and the thumbnail, I did bring in one Dan Houston that did very, very well for me. And we're rising up the ranks. This week, we scored 2066. And it wasn't terrible. I'm very, very happy with it. We did jump up 1,240 spots. Now, looking at the rankings from where I'm at, I think I'm only about 250 points away from a top 1,000 position at the moment. So we're crossing our fingers, hoping that we can make a spot. And that's kind of the goal for right now. Obviously, I think number one is out of reach. It's like 1,300 points ahead of me. I think I'm out of the way there, but top 1K, finish on 3 digits instead of 4 or 5 or 6. Unfortunately, some people might be in that position. That's kind of the aim for this rest of this season. Do the best that we can. And that means getting rid of some players and getting guys in who maybe aren't as highly owned. Now, starting from the back line, Luke Ryan. So, if you had seen my Twitter during the week, or let's say Friday night, I was like, mate, Dane Zorko, where's your captaincy? Dane Zorko. Why do you not have the captaincy on him? Oh, wait. I think I pressed optimize, and optimize put Luke Ryan. I think it actually put Butters as captain, and then, Butters as captain, Luke Ryan as vice captain. So, we thought, hey, look, Luke Ryan might do okay. Luke Ryan did not do okay. Luke Ryan scored a 79 and was really uninfluential in this game. I know some people had brought him in at 660K, and yeah, that's a bit of a doozy there, but it is what it is. Nick Dacos, 129. I'm not going to go too hard into the North Melbourne game. Very, very happy with the result. I would have loved to get the win. I think Bailey Scott did get stumped at the end. He should have got a free kick. But I think in any game of football, there's times when, the umpires work against you and work for you. Nick Dacos probably shouldn't have got 6 free kicks either, but it happens, right? I've always said that how the players score on field makes more of an impact than what the umpires' single decisions are. And North Melbourne giving up a 30 or 40 point lead in the second half of the game kind of cemented their loss for me. It would have been nice if they held on. Would have been nice if Zach Fisher kicked that goal and it was a goal instead of a behind at the end of the game. It happens. So have to move on. Very, very happy with there. And very, very happy with Sheasel. Now, a lot of people are saying, I got rid of Sheasel. He's moving to the midfield. Sheasel in the forward half is decent. I don't know what it is. I think it's just his ability to set up possessions. And I think he even kicked a goal on the weekend as well. Let me quickly just check. Yeah, Sheasel, two goals, Harry Sheasel. If I had said to you 5 weeks ago, Harry Sheasel is going to move to the forward line or move to the forward half, and Harry Sheasel is going to kick goals, and Harry Sheasel is going to set up. Harry Sheasel's just a gun anywhere, as I say. Dan Houston. Now, I don't know if Magic's going to watch this, our friend Magic, but Dan Houston, what a beast. 174, very, very happy with Dan Houston. One who I'm not happy with is Zach Fisher. Yes, he's in my back line at the moment, but I just had to facilitate that to get Dowling into the team. So Nick Martin's there. He'll take over Fisher at some point. Fisher will come to the forward line. I'll have a forward primo. So, yeah. One that did very well also was Lockie Whitfield. Very, very happy. 134, best on ground, I think, for the game. Outside of Houston, of course. But yeah, what was it? Not Ryan, not Uze. Kingsley. Kingsley came out during the week and said, we're going to play Lockie Whitfield on the ball. Now, that worked out really well. He played on the ball, and then whenever there was a kick out, Whitfield came and took a kick out. So I'm very happy. Nick Martin obviously didn't play. Zach Reed's probably not going to play again. Bontempelli, now, he was one, I think they played on the Saturday, and I was very upset I didn't captain or vice-captain him either. It just happened. People say tag Bont, and it's something to watch out for from now on. I think Bont just captain or vice-captain for the rest of the season is perfect. People say tag Bont. Well, Bevo's just moving into the forward line now, and he's kicking goals, and that was partly where some of his score came from. So he's kind of unstoppable. Sarong, 96. Zach Butters, 76, mate. It kind of sucks. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. He got tagged. Green got tagged. Who else got tagged? Jack Steele got tagged and then became a tagger. So there's 3 already that have been tagged. I think Sarong had a bit of a run with as well. And yeah, there goes our midfield, right? Dane Zorko, 141, very happy. And that's where a lot of people were very, very happy that had him. I don't know if anyone really had the Bont as captain or vice-captain. If you didn't have Zorko, it went on the Bont or Luke Ryan, really. So everyone that had him on the Friday night, you watched the show, you know what we're talking about. Zorko in the team. Congratulations. Jack Steele, 83. It's not so good. He's one that I'm looking to offload this week. My midfield's in a bit of a strife. I've got a few guys here that I just don't like. Tuke Miller was one of them. I thought Steele was going to be okay, but he's kind of hit the wall. And Tom Green is 456k. I'm going to have to actually put resources into getting rid of Tom Green, and I'm not so happy about it at the moment. Sullivan, 54. You know, what can you do there? Max Gorn obviously didn't play. Tim English, 136. Thank you very much. I know some people that offloaded him. If you traded him for Grundy, you'd be happy. You traded him out for someone else, probably not so much this week. Flanders didn't play. Heaney, 141. Now, it was coming up to end of Saturday, and I'm like, mate, I can't deal with playing, North Melbourne players. And if you look at my team, full of North Melbournes, no one scored big. I don't have LDU. Congratulations, Joe. Going to have a very, very good week this week. I could have captained Dan Houston, but how are you going to know? I threw it on Heaney, and Heaney was on like 15 at, let's say, quarter time. And then Heaney finished on a 141. Second half of the game went bananas. Very, very happy there. Congratulations, Heaney. Dylan Moore, 74, not happy. I brought this guy to being a primo, and he's popping out 74s. And last week, he didn't even score 100. So, yeah. Harrison, time to go, 42. I think we made 60K off this trade. Now, I know we could have got Bytel and things would have been a little bit different. I'm not sure how angry I am at that because just the possibilities of getting, demolishing North Melbourne, getting a decent score. 272 is a lot easier to get rid of than 174. That probably would have been with Bytel because it was dropped this week. Frieger, 68. So happy there. Potential buy coverage. So potential like forward backline coverage, but I don't know if I can facilitate it. Brought Dowling in, 55. Could have got Sean Maker. I think Kruger scored less. So kind of in the middle. Now, I don't actually know what I'm going to do with my team at the moment. If we have a look at the buy structure, that's probably the biggest thing. I think I am one player away from having a good buy structure. So Nick Martin comes in, Dacos is there. Fisher can stay in the back line for another week, depending on what I do with my trades. If not, he can come to the forward line. And I'm hoping Hutchinson plays. That's probably the big hope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So currently we're sitting on 17 playing for this week, which isn't too bad. I do have 3 trades. I don't have money in the bank, but I have 3 trades. It's more about just getting rid of some of these players. And if I can afford someone for a Jack Steele, I might have to look at affording someone for a Jack Steele. Potentially, it all comes down to what MSD rookies are playing. And unfortunately, Sard from Essendon is not going to be named. Kind of sucks he got injured, because I would have loved to have him in my team right now. But I'll just have to wait almost till Thursday just to figure out what's going to happen. Team sheets will drop. Hopefully, we get a few more rookies in. I would like more than 2 rookies. I'm missing out on 1, 2, 3 primos from here. So I've got 21 primos. So I'm down to 18 primos in my team. It's okay. I think, how many rookies do I have on field? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 rookies. So yeah, not too bad there. But I just need some more playing guys. And that comes down to offloading Sullivan, offloading Harrison, potentially offloading a Steele. And I can do some stuff. Like, I'm more than happy. Right now, I've got 8 trades for 1 player left. I can, if I wanted to. Let me just quickly show you. I can, if I wanted to, go Sullivan, like Harrison, and a Frieger. And I've got enough to get a primo and two like 100K players on field. 100%. I can do that, no issues. That's not a big deal for me. But I would like to be able to offload like a primo this week and do something else. I would love to be able to do that. So potentially, I was thinking of, no, maybe not Harrison. Let's get rid of Harrison because he's more expensive. And potentially like a Jack Steele, and doing something like this. These 2 out plus someone else. I'm more than happy to finish my team with 2 trades left and have a much better team. Like, I'm just happy to do that. Potentially even do this and just make sure that I've got 3 playing players in. Like, I'm more than happy to do that. This will bring me down to 5 trades and hopefully have some money left over. I could go Harrison plus Frieger next week out and get Rankin in plus a rookie. Like, it's doable, right? That's what I want to do. I want Rankin at this position last. I can have Dowling on the bench here. I can have Hutchinson on the bench here. It's okay. For me, that's fine. But I just need to make sure that the primos I've got on field are the best ones I can. I would have loved to have some extra players on here. It's not how the season's worked out. Too many dead trades, but it all comes down to what happens over the next couple of days, depending on who's named and who's not named. So, yeah, that's probably me for today. Guys, let me know down in the description, how have you gone? Are you close to getting to the top 1K? Kind of with the last 9 rounds or so left, what's your plans? What do you guys want to do? Do you have an objective that you want to do for the rest of your team? Remember, we're live streaming tomorrow, 7:30, and then Thursdays at 5:30 on the drive home. Got a few more things coming out throughout the season as well. So stay tuned for all that. Hopefully, Joe's team review's coming out soon, because here at the Centre Bounce, we do the hard work, so you guys don't have to. Bye for now.